Let's go to Liquid 2046 sort linked list already sort using absolute value. The question gives us a linked list, and this linked list it already sort with absolute value. For example, 0 to minus 5 and 5. We'll see this one absolute value is also 5, right? So 5, 10, minus 10. Right? So we need to sort from the smallest to largest. So we can we'll see this has an increasing trends, and for this one, it may have if it is a negative one, there will be some. If we met a negative node that has a decreasing trend, if we met a positive node, it has an increasing node. So what we think about is that we iterate this linked list and trying to see if there is a positive one, right? We just we use a two linked list, and if it's positive one, we just compose this one as a positive linked list, and if it is negative one, we'll compose this one as a negative linked list. So in the end, we'll have minus 5 goes to minus 10, right? And also 0 goes to 5 goes 10, right? And then for this part, we just do a linked list reverse, so it will be minus 10 goes to minus 5. And then we have this tail pointing to this 0, and then return this head. So let's begin to write code for this. We are going to use two dummy node. Let's see, the node has a trend which has a data range to be minus 5,000 to 5,000. So we'll call let this one to be data out of the range. For example, we can have and we have a dummy 2. And we just iterated the original node, trying to see if the node it is positive. We just added to this linked list, the first one. So we'll say y height that's not equal to no, right? Head equals next. And what we're going to say is that if head dot value greater or equal to 0, we're going to use a pointer, which the node current one, what's it dummy one, list the node current 2, who's dummy 2, right? So if this is positive, just do like this, current 1, the next, what's a new link, release the node, type, not value. And then we'll have this one move to the next. Let's say else, because if this one is smaller than 0, we'll compose to the negative linked list. So we'll have current 2 dot next. What's new list dot y and current 2 and the 2 dot next. Okay. in for the previous part, we need to so we have two listener. One is positive, one is negative, right? So we'll say that we can look at the example two, right? The dummy two, actually this part has only just a dummy node. It does not have any negative nodes in it. So we are write this if dummy two dot next equals none. What we're going to just return dummy one dot next, right? Otherwise, we need to do reverse the second linked list. So what we're going to do is that we are going to have list node prev equals none, list node and current equals dummy two dot next, right? That is the first negative node, right? So I say while current dot equal to none, we have this node temp equals current dot next, and the current dot next equals preview this node, and pre equals the current, and current equals temp, right? So for this one, this is minus 10 minus 5, right? So at the end, the pre is here and the current is a none, right? So we'll return pre, but before we return pre, we should point this one to the second part, the first negative node. So in order we have so we can have this node have this node record, because this one current, this one we know this at the beginning this is dummy two dot next, but this current has moved, right? So moved to now. So we can use something called we can record this one here. This node TL1 we go TL1, right? Because that's the first part equals dummy two dot next, right? And then we need to point TL1 dot next equals dummy one dot next and return three. The time complexity for this will be O(n), depending on the length of the linked list.